Welcome back once again. If you are new to the channel, then please do like, share and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new videos, you will be notified. So now let's continue with the question here. Kinan made 32 cups of vegetable broth. Kinan then filled X small jars and Y large jars with all the vegetable broth he made. The equation 3x plus 5y equals to 32 represents the situation. Which is the best interpretation of 5y in this context? They're asking us what is the meaning of this 5y, and options has been given. As they are saying, he is filling y number of large jars by the way. Option A says the number of large jars Kinan filled, which is wrong. This is only talking about the value of y. Option B says the number of small jars the Kinan filled. No, X is representing small jars, which is wrong. The total number of cups of the vegetable broth in large jars. Yes. Y number of jar he is filling with the quantity of 5 broth per cup. 5 per jar. So that Y times 5, that gives me the total amount or total number of cups of vegetable broth in the large jar. Makes sense with option C is the right answer. Now option D, what is saying? The total number of cups of vegetable broth in the small jar, which is wrong because X is representing small and Y is representing large, as they clearly said us. So C is the right answer to this question. AX plus BY is equals to B. In the equation above, A and B are constants and both are positive. So A is greater than 0 and B is greater than A. Which of the following could represents the graph of the equation in the XY plane? So what I can see, they are asking you to predict a possible graph. Now what I can see here is, as they said, A is greater than 0 and B is greater than A, you can choose any number for A. Let's take for example, if you are taking A as 2 and take B as 4 and predict, or you can also take 3, 4, whatever, because I'm just applying this and replace here this equation with, so 2x plus 4y equal to 4 and predict which graph shows me the similar options what has been given. I just need to type it here as 2x plus 4y is equal to 4. So I should predict what I can see here. What is the x-intercept? What is the y-intercept? The line which is crossing x-axis set as 1. 0 comma 1 is the y-intercept, means y-axis is 1 and x-axis is 2. I have to look at to the line which is giving us this idea. It is not here. Here it is saying x is 1, y is also 1, which is wrong. Here it is saying where it is x is gonna be negative 1, y is gonna be negative 1, which is wrong. Here you can see, yes, makes sense. X is gonna be 1 and y is gonna be 2, because this here they are writing 1 means 2 box equivalents to 1. So here this will be 2 and 2 box equals to 1 unit they are considering as a scale. So this is gonna be 1. So this coordinate point is gonna be 0 comma 1 and this coordinate point is gonna be 2 comma 0, and that's what I got by predicting it on the Desmos. This is gonna be 0 comma 1 and this is gonna be 2 comma 0. So make sense with option C. Okay, so you can choose any value. Okay, so I just choose A as 2, B as 4. You can take A as 1, B as 2, anything. Just make this condition to be true. Substitute in the equation and substitute in the given equation, type it on the Desmos, and Desmos will help you to predict. So C is the right answer here. The points plotted in the coordinate plane above represent the possible number of wallflowers and cornflowers that someone can buy at a garden store in order to spend exactly $24 total on the 2 types of flowers. The price of each wallflower is same and the price of each cornflower is same. For example, if the wallflower is charging $Y and corn flour will be charging X number of dollar for each corn flour. What's the says? What is the price in dollars of one corn flour? We have to predict it from the given graph. As you see, y-axis is representing number of wall flour and x-axis is representing number of corn flour. Make use of this graph and predict what is the price of each corn flour. As the person has to spend a total $24 in total. Now if you look at very carefully, when a person is buying a 16 corn flour, he is spending an amount of $24. So this point is representing that a person bought 16 corn flour and 0 wall flour. So what is the price of each? So if I am considering the price of each corn flour as X, then person is buying 16, then 16 multiplied with the price of each together gives me a total spent amount as $24. Now divided by 16 on either side, so you'll be getting a value of X as 1.5. So that gives me price of each corn flour is $1.5. So I'm writing it as X dollars. So in total $1.5 per corn flour. So that's how you can find it up. So no need of setting the two different equations and solving. It's simple. Read the graph carefully and get the answer whatever they are asking. The graph of 7x plus 2y equal to minus 31 in the xy plane has x-intercept at a comma 0 and y-intercept at 0 comma b, where a and b are constants. What is the value of b by a? Question asking us what is the value of b divided by a. It's simply you need to type it on the Desmos and check it out. What is x-intercept, what is y-intercept, pick those values as a and b, and that's it. You're gonna get it as 7x plus 2y is equal to negative 31. Now what is the x-intercept it is representing? X-intercept is the point where the graph crossing x-axis. So you can see that x-intercept is gonna be minus 4.42857. So x-intercept basically the value of a here is gonna be minus 4.4287. 4.42857. Now what is the y-intercept? Y-intercept is the point where the graph crosses y-axis. Here it is. So that is minus 15.5. So y-intercept value of x should be 0. X-intercept value of y should be 0. So b value we got it as minus 15.5. Now what is the value of b divided by a? So b by a, which is same as minus 15.5 divided by minus 4.42857. So put it in the calculator for sure. Minus by minus is going to be plus, so we go out of option A and B because both are representing negatives. So you can type them carefully. The same value, it is going to be minus 15.5 divided by minus 4.42857. So that giving me 3.5000 something, approximately rounding to this, or we can say 3.5. So approximate value, I'm not getting exact one. So that is giving me approximately 3.500, after that some number. So I should choose a closest number which is 3.5. Which is one is, that is option D, because 7 divided by 2 that gives me 3.5 and which is matching with. So they are asking us what is the possible value or approximate value. So that is what with. So we go with option D as the right answer. Yes, so this is what you see, and the way how they are explaining is this. It's too difficult to understand what they are doing, how and all. Simply type it on the Desmos, you'll get the answer. It's very simple.